Okay, but remember, the ARC data for this week happens to be the US FOMC, where we saw that for the is it fifth or sixth consecutive time, the Federal Reserve did not change the uh, interest rate. They left it at the current rate, which is at 0.5 uh, uh, percent, all right? That's 0.5%. I meant to say they left it at 5.0. Yes, 5.0 percent. Okay, so I wanted to say something before going to into the analysis today. Okay, and that's the fact that we would have seen. Remember, the interest rate for the US market is between 5.0 to 5.5. All right, so they left it at that rate. Okay, so the target, don't forget, is around 2%. It's 2%, but they are still far from it. But then it was a dovish FOMC on Wednesday because actually people were expecting that if the expected rate cut is between 1 to 2, if there's anything like 1 to 2 rate cuts, that would have made it a kind of hawkish stuff. But the Federal Reserve stated that they would do a three cuts in interest rate at least all through the year, and traders are factored in is putting in a bet of at least 80 BPS, 80 basis point cut by the end of the year 2024. Okay, so that makes it a kind of a dovish stuff on Wednesday, where we saw dollar plummeted very well on Wednesday, although we've seen it recover courtesy of the PMI that came out yesterday. And then, of course, some other externalities. For example, the Swiss bank, they had their own interest rate cut. As a matter of fact, they came out sooner than expected to cut their interest rate, and that one way or the other gave a kind of bullish sentiments towards dollar, because as it is now, it is expected that the euro zone will also have their own interest rate cut. Okay, as a matter of fact, the best there, people expect that by the end of 2024, we should have seen a kind of 90 basis point cut in interest rates. That's a 10%. That's 10% more. Is it 10%? That is 10 basis point higher than the US expected 80 basis point interest rate cut. But then the dollar has had a good sentiment so far. From yesterday up till now, it has been trading bullish and stronger. And on the indices front, we've seen market indices market make gain, and we've seen the same market lose the gain that it has made. But then the thing is this, the old cheese is knowing and arming ourselves with necessary information so as to make the right decision in the market. Okay, so let me share my screen and then let's see how we can take advantage of the market. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So if you look at what we are having here on 1 hour time frame on US 100, you will see how it climaxed. Yeah, yesterday all of them actually ended. They got to a new high from Wednesday till Thursday. They all got to a new high. All indices markets actually, they had a very good rally, but then they almost all of them are beginning to lose the gain they made. You get it. For example, there are a couple of news affecting US 100. For example, the fact that the Department of Justice is taking Apple to court on the basis of distrust in the market, that is that they've been monopolizing the smartphone market and some other stuff. Some have sent uh, Apple's stock down the rail a bit by 4%. Okay, so we have a whole lot happening in the market that we can all factor in, and that does not mean that the interest market is downtrend. It's just one of those things that we see, and it is normal that when you check it on daily time frame, it is normal that when you have price get to a new high, it is normal for you to see, price go back to test a key support level. On daily time frame, you can see here the moment it got to the highest high here. Let me put in it again. Now you can see it when it got to the new high here, and it gave us this inverted hammer right around this resistance. It is normal for one to expect a sell. However, generally when you are trading an instrument uptrend, you should look out for more buy positions than sell. Look at one buy position, and that does not mean there won't be any sell entry. There will be. You understand? There will be. So, all right. So let us look at, one of the things that, well, it's a live session, but at the same time, I really do not really enjoy people just looking out for entry positions, because it does not, it does bring out of us the desire not to really learn how to analyze the market ourselves. You get, because now just also as gold been taken, beyond us taking entries, you understand? Let us also give ourselves to wanting to know what could be responsible for the positions we take. You understand? And that way we build into ourselves a kind of skill in analyzing the market and arming ourselves with information required to take an informed position in the market. Okay, now if you look at it here, there's possibility for price coming down at least to test key support levels, just to retrace test a trend line before going back up. Market is still generally uptrend, and we may still see it go up the more. Okay, but it is normal for price to come down. It's normal for price to come down. So let's look at let's look at US 100 on 5 minutes time frame, and let's see how we can take a good entry here. So on 5 minutes, so okay, so today let's look at how we can take good position and make money in the market. Today being Friday, but trust me, I prefer Fridays to Mondays. I know Fridays and Mondays are not always that sweet trading in the market, but I prefer Friday to Mondays. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking out for a buy trade on US 100. Okay, this afternoon, I'm gonna be looking out for a buy trade. If price trades above price level 18567, 18567, I can still push it up the more. Let me see. Okay, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I do not want a situation of anything getting triggered, so just give me a minute, please, people. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to look out for a buy trade on this index. If price trades above 18567, 18567, I will look for a buy at 18567. I will go in for a buy at 18567, and I'll look at taking my profit at 18590. I look at taking my profit at 18590.91. So let me start again. I'll go in for a buy trade on US 100. If price trades above price level 18567, yes, price is a bit far. This entry is a bit far from where price is on 5 minutes time frame, but I just really wanted us to stay clear of anything that will trigger the market and then go back down. I do not want it. Okay, but then if need be for me to adjust it to make it closer so that I can trigger quickly, I will. But let's just see how it goes for now. So I'll go in for a buy at 18567.10. Let me just take it again. 18567.10. And then I look at taking my profit at 18590.91. 18590.91. And then for a sell trade, on this index, I'll just look at going in for a sell right at price level 18. I'm going for a sell at 18505. 18505.05. 18505.05 will be my entry for a sell trade. And I'll look at taking my profit at price level 18472.27. I take my profit at 18472.27. So let me take it again. On US 100 this afternoon, I'll go in for a buy at 18567.10, 18567.10, and I look at taking my profit at 18590.91. For a sell trade, I'll do a sell at 18505, 18505, and I'll take my profit at 18472.27. 18472.27. And please, in case I know some people will still join into, they will ask for US 100. If you got it, please kindly help us just put it on the chat box when anybody asks us, so that we can just move with speed. All right. Okay. Thank you in advance. All right. So let's go. Let's do US 30. Let's do US 30 this afternoon. US 30, you can see how US 30 has been trading sideways today. Yeah, I can see how it has been trading sideways today. But let's see how we can also take advantage of it, at least a breakout in US 30 this afternoon. Now, let me go on 5 minutes. This afternoon, and let's see how we can take advantage of it. All right, so this afternoon on US 30 this afternoon, I'll look at us doing a buy on this index. If price trades below, above, I meant to say, if price trades above 4224, okay, 4224 will be my entry. 4224 will be my entry, and I can look at taking my profit, yes, at 4287. 4287. I'll take my profit at 4287. My entry at 4224. I may even, let me just even adjust it. I'll just go a bit here. 4232. 4232. Let's say 4232. And then let's look at taking our profit at 4287. 4287. Then for a sell trade on this instrument, this afternoon, I'm going to look at going in for a sell. If price trades below 4133, 4133, 4133. For those for those who couldn't get the US 100, I said US 100, I said do a buy at 18567.10 and TP at 18590.91. A sell at 18505.05 and TP at 18472.27. Then for US 30, you can do a sell at 14133. 14133 will be a good point to go in for a sell on this index this afternoon. And let's look at us taking our profit. Let's look at taking our profit around price level 40071. 4133 as the entry, then TP at 40071. 40071. So let me take it again. A buy at 40232, 40232, and a TP at 40287. 40287. A sell at 4133 and TP at 40071. Quickly, let's push the bolts to S&P 500. Let's do US 500 this afternoon. Let's do US 500 this afternoon, and let's see how the market pans out once market opens at 2:30. Okay, so on US 500, I'll simply go in for my buy once price is able to trade up to price 5304.9. 5304.9. I take it again. 5304.9. That will be my entry for the buy, and I can just conveniently take my profit right around this resistance region at 5304.9. 10.7, 53, 10.7. I take it again. A buy at 5304.9, 5304.9, and I can take my profit. I can take my profit around price level 5310.3. I take my profit at 5310.3. 5310.3. Then for a sell trade, I just go below this price region at price level 5295.3. 5295.3. 5295.3 will be my entry, and I'll look at taking my profits. I look at taking my profit right around this region of 5289.6. 5289.6. So again, my sell entry at 5295.3, 5295.3, and I'll take my profit at 5289.6. 5289.6. That will be a good one. Remember, I've always preached to you, don't wait for TP before you take a profit. Once it is 230, then we know if you have to go in for instant execution, well, based on the direction of the market. Okay, so quickly we do to US 2000. I know you not be tired of hearing me say this, that US 2000 always turned up well. US 2000 always turned up well. It has always represented well. All right. And though it turns up well, it's also caused that you have good capital in the market. If you don't have sufficient capital, don't engage this market. It can throw you out of the market before price goes in your direction. So for you to be able to make money from it, you need to have stamina, and your stamina is engendered by the capital in the market. So have good stamina in the market. All right. So for US 2000 this afternoon, targeting the US session, I'm going to look at us doing a buy only if price is able to trade up to price level 2122, 2122.7, 2122.7 will be my entry for a buy trade. 2122.7 will be my entry for a buy trade. And then I can go all the way and take my profits at 2126.4, 2126.4, 2126.4. I take it again, a buy entry at 2122.7, 2122.7, and then we can look at taking our profits as 2126.4. Alternatively, for a sell trade, you just do a sell stop. Just try and do a sell stop around this region. Let price break below price 2113.7. 2113.7. Do a sell at price level 2113.7. 2113.7. 2113.7. Let's do a sell. Please, whoever got the entry for US 100 should help me style you come me with it. We can't go back. I've come back to it again. So I can't go back again. So 2113.7, let's do a sell there. And then let's take our profit. Let's take our profit at price 2109.7. 2109.7. 2109.7. Okay. So let's do a buy at 2122.7. And let's take our profit at 2126.4. Okay, so let's take a sell at 2113.7 and they take a profit at 2109.7. Okay, I'm gonna leave D30 out of the equation this afternoon while I move on to gold. All right, let's check gold. Let's check gold. All right. Now, gold, you can see that our gold got to another high on Wednesday, and it opened bullish as well yesterday, only for you to also relinquish all the power and the gains that you made yesterday. It came down, and it has also come down to the trying to move up again this afternoon. Trying to move up again this afternoon. So on gold, this afternoon, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go on 50 minutes time frame, but if you ask me what's going to happen to gold, we know dollar has been up, and dollar is trying to push up again in strength. So this afternoon on gold, I'm just going to go in 50 minutes time frame. Remember, I said once it is at 2:30, then we know whether to do instant trade on it or not. So on gold this afternoon, I'm going to look at us doing a sell if price breaks below 2170.23, 2170.23, 2170.23, 2170.23. 2170.23. Mr. Oyekomi, we can't because of you alone do this go back to US 100. I repeated it over and over. So if anybody has it, they will help you with it. You understand? So we have other things to attend to. Okay. So 2170.23. 2170.23 will be your entry. 2170.23 will be your entry. And then let's look at us taking our profit at 2165.30. 2165.30. 2165.30. All right. 2165.30 will be your TP. Then for a buy trade, I first give us an entry for a sell. Remember, I first give us an entry for a sell. That is a sell stop at 2170.23, and then I said do a TP. Take your profit at 2165.30. 2165.30. Then for a buy trade, I'll just advise that you just do a buy at price 2180.03. 2180.03, 2180.03. Let's do a buy there, and let's see us take our profit around price level 2184.93, 2184.93, 2184.93. Let's take our TP at 2184.93, 2184.93. Let's take our profit there. Again, a sell trade on gold at 2170.23, 2170.23. Let's take our profit at 2165.30, 2165.60, and then a buy trade at 2180.03 and a TP at 2184.90. Okay, that is for for gold. Quickly, we see US index. We see UN. Please, if anybody has the entry for US, help me give him. I can't just go back here. Let us also take care of others. All right. So look at what US index has been doing. It has it got to the eye or its eye. I'm not talking about all eye, but it gained all the loss it made on Wednesday, and then from yesterday it has been rallying, and then it got to the eye here today, and then started coming down. So let's see how we can do this on 15-minute time frame. Okay, and if anybody is not giving you again, well, let me call it out for you, Mr. Oyekomi. Mr. Oyekomi, your entry for US 100 is at 18567.10. 18567. That's what buy entry. 18567.10. 18567.10, Mr. Oyekomi. And then the TP is 18590.1. 18590.1. Then for a sell trade, let's do a sell at 18505.05. 18505.05. And then with TP at 18472.27. 18472.27. Again, a buy at 18567.10, 18567.10, and then we take our profit at 18590.91. A sell at 18505.05, and we take our TP at 18472.27. Okay, so for you for US index, I just look at going in for a buy at 104.001. 104.001. I'm going for a buy, and then I'm going to look at taking my profit right around this region, even around the high of today, at price level 104.107. Around the high of today, 104.107 will be my TP. So that's for US, that's for US index. Okay. And then for a sell trade, I just look at doing a sell if price trades below 103.795. 103.795. And let me look at taking my profit at 103.676. 103.676. 103.676 will be my exit point. Okay. Then for Euro USD, Euro has been trading bearish against the dollar. at least, or at least all through today. So today, if you look at it, it just escaped the overbought region. Yeah, it just escaped the oversold region. I meant to say, it just escaped it, and he's trying to push off. But then let's see what happens in the minutes time when markets open, whether we see picture attempts with the bears or with the bulls this afternoon. But if you want to just wait for price to meet you at the pending position, just going for a buy only. At price, if price goes up to 1.08386, 1.08386, let's do a buy at 1.08386. 1.08386, and then let's look at us taking our profit. Taking our profit around price level 1.08547. 1.08547. Let's take our profit there. An entry at 1.08383. Okay. And let's take our profit at 1.08547. 547. Then for a sell, okay, it's 330 already. 330 already. 230, I meant to say. If it breaks below 1.08030, going for a sell at 1.08030, 1.08030, and then we take our profit. Let's look at taking our profit around price region of 1.07825. 1.07825. Let me consider orders on 1 hour time frame, and let's see perhaps okay. Now this is USD JPY. USD JPY giving an inverted armor here. All right, and it's still trying. I'm going to ask you to allow price conveniently, please allow you to conveniently trade down to this turncoat support before you try to go in for a buy. Allow price to, so if you can sell down there, good. If you can sell down to 150.87, good for you. But allow price to trade down here before you go in for a buy on this instrument. So allow price to sell down. Let it fill this gap. Let it fill this gap here. We have a existing trade that went up all the way. Okay. So let allow price fill this gap. Okay, that is, you can sell down to this region. Once it sells down to the region, you can then, of course, follow it with a buy up all the way. So if you want to set a buy limit here, is good. But if you want to go for an instant sell as well here, is all right. So just allow price, let it sell down to this region before you make an informed buy position on this trade. Okay. Let me see what's happening on the instruments we've given already. Okay. None of these are US 100 is yet to trigger. US 30, I guess US 30 must have triggered a buy, and it's trying to push up again. US 500 has not triggered. Why? US 2000 triggered the buy, went up in profit before going back. It's also going to go back again in profit. But you know, like I would normally say, look at it. It almost got to the TP. Look at it here. It almost got to the TP before it went down. So if anybody has seen it, I know you will have taken your profit. And if anybody has heeded my instruction, that would mean that, okay, you will not be caught in the negative right on US 2000. Okay, let's see gold. Okay, gold hasn't triggered as well. Gold has not triggered as well. While US index has not triggered as well. But then let me see US index on 1 hour time frame, and let's see what we should do on this index. But if you look at it, it is uptrend, and if there's anything that will happen at all, it's only for you to just try and test just to test the trend line and push up again in strength So I'm going to ask you to maintain the entries I gave you, the pending orders, the buy stop at 104.001 and your TP at 104.107. Maintain it is in order, and maintain the sell stop as well at 103.795. And then the TP at 103.676. They are both in order. Then for for Euro USD, you can see there's been little or no movement even here on 15 minutes time frame. So meaning that even with the market opening, volatility is at its lowest ebb this afternoon. is very low this afternoon. So what do we do? What do we do on instrument like this? We can see the price, like I said, the price just escaped. It just escaped the oversold region, and it's still very much in that region, meaning that we should expect price to start going up all the way, at least a bit, as a form of retracement right here. So what I'm going to ask you to do is this: look at this. If price successfully breaks this Fibo contour up and down that have formed a diagonal stuff here, you might just allow price to get to this region before you want to go in for a buy on Euro USD. You might want to allow price to just get to this region, test this low right around this region here before you go in for a buy on this pair this afternoon. You might want to allow it to go before you go in for a buy. Remember the entry I gave you for a pending order. You can still also leave it, but you might just want to pay for a buy around this region. Once price starts buying from here, just follow it up all the way. The buy might not run so far, so long, because I still expect euro to still fall further. Remember, I said something when I started. When I started, I said people are expecting based on the interest rate swap and the expectations of people expect a 90 basis point cut of interest rate in the eurozone as against the 80 basis point cut that people projected towards US interest rate cut, meaning that they are seeing a bearish euro compared to dollar. So we should expect euro to still fall further actually. Okay, expect it to still fall further actually. But if there's going to be any buy, it's going to be a just minor a minor pullback before it starts coming down again. So that's just it on Euro USD this afternoon. Then USD JPY. So I said if you could take a sell from where it is now, let it sell down to 150.862. But if you are not risk averse, just allow it to do its sell and come to meet you at 150.862. 150.862, that will be a good entry for you to take a buy and push upward. Remember, despite the change in the direction of the Japanese monetary policy, they went from using negative interest rates to positive interest rate now for the past 8 years. That they've been having authoritative monetary policy, but now they have phased out that phase now with a positive interest rate. It was expected that would give strength. It was expected that that will give strength to the Japanese yen. It came out disappointing actually because dollars is put stronger against it. So we may still see a stronger dollar against yen. That's why it is in order if you position yourself for a buy around 150.862. 150.862. Right. Okay. So for GBP USD yesterday when they had their fund rate policy yesterday as well, they maintained their interest rate at at the previous rate. They maintained they didn't increase their interest rate as well, but then we were also expecting a kind of an interest rate cut from the British economy. So and with that may be happening sooner as well. So we may I expect GBP to still plummet against the dollar. Okay, so this afternoon, what should you do? Just allow price on 15 minutes time frame. Just allow price to just break above here at 1.26300. 1.26300. Allow price to break above there and then take it, take it, and you can take it all the way to 1. You can take it to 1.26534. You can take it to 1.26534. Okay, I'm seeing some comments here. Let me finish what I'm doing here and I'll get back to you. All right, so 1.26300, go in for your buy, yes, on GBP USD, and take your profit at 1.26534. Okay, then for a sell on this instrument, just allow price to get down to 1.25949. 1.25949. Allow price to trade below that region, 1.25949, and then we can look at taking our profit. We can look at taking our profit right here at the low or a bit lower than that. Okay. Okay. Or you can look at taking your profit. This is about 20. Okay. You can look at taking your profit at 1.25711. 1.25711. 1.25711. So let's look at, okay, somebody is talking about gold. Okay. Now I said something to us yesterday. No, okay, I was not online here yesterday. I said something to earlier today. I meant to say, okay, I said to us that gold lost all the gains that it made the other day, having reached another high. It made a loss of the gain that it made. Of course, that is expected, because if you look at it here now, you will realize that what is happening even in the Middle East is also tending having a kind of ripple effect on gold. All I read earlier today that there is this ceasefire talk concerning Israel and Gaza. Okay, so we may be seeing all the appeal that gold has had as a safe even asset, may be seeing a dwindling in the effect of that appeal, and that's the fact that there won't be any kind of tension, or a reduced tension, I may call it. We may begin to have a kind of reduced tension all across those across that region, meaning that the appeal that this yellow metal have may drop away and may drop any moment from now, or it has begun to drop as well since dollar has begun to do well again. So what if you're on a buy position? I've always said something. The gist to all these things is you see money or even the Holy Bible says money inside all things. If you have good capital that can stay, allow you to stay in the market for a good time, please do. Please, there's nothing stops you nothing stops you from holding your trade if you have good capital. We have gold capital. But if you check it on 1 hour time frame, and you see the performance of this yellow metal, you realize that it's just only trying to just do some kind of retracement to go and test this weak resistance that it came down from now to today, right? So except there is anything that will push it, I'm not seeing it go immediately above this resistance here today, all right? In fact, the more of you may start even see drop any moment from now, because it is trading against a major retracement level here. All right. So let's just let's ensure that we just trade carefully around this region. I believe we got that. All right. So let me see again what's happening on this one. None of this has triggered. US 30. Okay. Somebody asked earlier the other time. Somebody asked earlier the other time. Okay, I thought somebody, okay, we US still yeah, it will still push up. It will still push up, but then if you look at it on 1 hour, you can see everything is still uptrend. Everything is still uptrend. So even if it sells here, it will still go back up. You understand? Even if it sells here, it will still go back up. So hold your trade, have good capital and hold your trade. Okay, US 500 has not triggered. US 2000, US 2000, you see, it also went back. It went back in profit again. US 2000 also went back in profit again. Like I said, look at it earlier. It went back in profit. If the initial one was here, came down, went back again, it came down. So this is it. It will also still go back up again. It will also go back up again. And if you had used good money and then you use good volume, you will have made good money on this particular index this afternoon. All right. Oh, someone said US index has triggered. Okay. US index, I've not seen it trigger. Okay. Is it US index or okay? I've not seen a trigger here. All right. I've not seen a trigger here. Euro USD, Euro USD. I believe the entry I gave you here is all right. So the gist is this, please do not expect something immediately. Just hold your trade and you see everything come through for you today. Now, like I told you, for those who are trading UJ, USD, JPY, I said it will sell down to this region, all right? So it has begun to do so. For those who can go in for an instant sell, is all right. But if you are risk adverse, just allow it to sell down to that region before you attempt to take a buy trade right from here. I believe these entries are well understood. Okay, these entries are well understood. So GBP USD, okay, it's still all right for you to go in for a buy at 1.26300, 1.26300, and take it all the way around and take a profit at 1.26534. 1.26534, and they sell at 1.25949, a TP at 1.25711. I believe we got this. I believe we got this. So gold is trying to push up actually. Gold is trying to push up, and I believe it's going to be a good entry for everybody this afternoon. So your pending orders are they are more in order, they are much in order, so you can engage them. You can engage them. So US 100 has touched on the sell. So let's look at it, go further in the sell direction. You understand? And then we take our profit right here. Take our profit right here. Okay. Okay. So US 100 has triggered the sell, I think. Okay. All right. So US 30. Okay. US 30 triggered the sell, the buy rather, and it's always looking at getting the sell triggered. The gist is this: even if it triggers both position, one in first take profit, then hold it to go back and take the profit on the in the other direction. All right, that is that is for uh that is for it. US 500 has not triggered, but it's looking at going in the direction of the sell market. While US 2000, US 2000. Well, if you heeded my gospel, you would have made money on US 2000 before it went down. All right, but if you are still on negative, just hold it. If your capital cannot sustain it, please top up to hold the trade. It will eventually go back in your direction and you make money in the market. All right, thank you for everybody for this afternoon. Thank you for joining in. Market, the volatility really is not that heavy in the market this afternoon, even with the opening of the US session. But then, if you stay in the market, understand proper risk management, you will smile and have good weekend for yourself this week. Thank you everybody for joining in. Do have a very wonderful Friday afternoon and evening. God bless you.